Hello. Welcome to day 6 of Advent of Code 2022. Tuning trouble. The preparations are finally completed. You and the elves leave camp on foot and begin to make your way toward the Starfruit Grove. As you move through the dense undergrowth, one of the elves gives you a handheld device. He says that it has many fancy features, but the most important one to set up right now is the communication system. However, because he's heard you have significant experience dealing with signal-based systems, he convinced the other elves that it would be okay to give you their one malfunctioning device. Surely you'll have no problem fixing it. As if inspired by comedic timing, the device emits a few colorful sparks. To be able to communicate with the elves, the device needs to lock onto their signal. The signal is a series of seemingly random characters that the device receives one at a time. To fix the communication system, you need to add a subroutine to the device that detects a start of packet marker in the data stream. In the protocol being used by the elves, the start of packet is indicated by a sequence of 4 characters that are all different. The device will send your subroutine a data stream buffer, your puzzle input. Your subroutine needs to identify the first position where the 4 most recent received characters were all different. Especially, it needs to report the number of characters from the beginning of the buffer to the end of the first such 4 character marker. For example, suppose you receive the following data stream buffer. Blah blah blah. After the first 3 characters have been received, there haven't been enough characters received yet to find the marker. The first time a marker could occur is after the 4th character is received, making the most recent 4 characters M, J, Q, J. Because J is repeated, this isn't the marker. The first time a marker appears is after the 7th character arrives. Once it does, the last 4 characters received are J, P, Q, M, which are all different. In this case, your subroutine should report the value 7 because the first start of packet marker is complete after 7 characters have been processed. So this thing here is the marker there, and this is the count on characters. Okay. Here are a few more examples. First marker after character 5. After character 6. First marker after character 10. Okay. How many characters need to be processed before the first start of packet marker is detected? Yeah. Okay, so we'll copy the example. This one has a 7. And we'll also get our input, which is apparently this one here. Then we go to our puzzle. And what we now need to do is, I would say, we'll just do a for loop where we have the index in 0, 0, line size -1, that's absolutely fine, whatever this stuff is. I need to deactivate autopilot. This is getting a little bit out of hands here. So we only have one line, so we'll just say val line is equal lines 0. We iterate over the whole string, but we can actually start doing that for index position. Yeah, we can actually follow it with -4, or do we need -3? We're gonna check that. So we'll just take line dot, there's something like line set, line to set, not line to char, is it char set to set? Yeah, we can do that. And then we just size, and we'll need to limit this line, and we'll limit it with the substring, and we'll put in a 0, and we'll put, which is opened in I, and we put in an I plus 4. This is the end indices. We'll check the size, val size. It's this one here. I'm not sure if is it a length? It's not a method in Kotlin. Okay. And if size is equal to 4, then I think we should already be done. Return I. Not return I, but return I plus, I think it's 4. If I'm not mistaken. To string. So and in this case we return null. So we get the first line, that makes sense. We can also just run it, but we'll need to take care of that. We actually the last index we let I be should be, let's say this is our string, and this is index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the last thing we want to have is actually 6 minus 4, because this would be 6 minus 3, because we want to check this one as last. So we got a size of 6. This is size 7, but it's index position 6. So we want to have size 7 minus 4, which is 3. This should be our last. So we want to have a minus 4 here, actually. Wrong solution for index puzzle. Yeah, okay. Would just say we can make this our substring, and we'll just try to make a set out of this, and we'll set the debugger here and give it a try. Do we even get here? This is already lines.size. And this is then length, so let's just check. Our substring is mjq. Yeah. Then we'll convert this to a set. The size is 3. Then we convert this to a set. It's also free because we have the j still doubled. And we now we have size. Size is 4. And that means we are now eligible for having that. We just check the example. GPQM, this is correct. And we also, and we now should receive a 7. We are now also checking our example already, so let's just try. We got the 7. This should be solution to part 1. Submitted. Okay, this is done. I expect now to have the 7th, the second part be something with very long 14 different characters rather than 4. Now, if this is everything, this is 14. This is also 14. And this should also be 14. Let's just do it like that. We copy that method over. We revert our changes here. And we copy this folder, call it P2. And the example, is it still the same example? It would have 19, I think. I would just guess it's the same. And then we want to run our part 2 here. Are the first positions of a start of a method for all of the above examples? Huh? This does not make much sense. Yes. A start is just like a start of a packet marker. Your device is correctly set up, but still isn't working. It looks like it also needs to look for messages. A start of a message marker is just like a start of a packet marker, except it consists of 14 distinct characters rather than 4. Here are the first positions of start of message markers for all of the above examples. How many characters need to be processed before the first start of message marker is detected? Ah. Hey. But also, so this just means we need to check until we have 14 different characters? But it doesn't, but yeah, let's just check if that would even be the case. If we take this here, and we open a notepad, that would mean the following: 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. And we'll do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Then that actually means that we have the 19th, and that would be here around. It would not be the J, it most probably will just be here. And this would then contain different characters, but would it? Are these all different characters? Yeah, they seem to be kinda. No. Let's give it a try what we're screwing up here. So the substring is this part, yeah? And if we convert that to a set, we'll get 9. But we would expect, because the answer is 19, we would actually expect this to happen after, let's say, character 5. 5 plus 14 is 19, yeah? Stupid Martin. So, thankfully, I already thought that it means that we'll need to actually also consider that this package can be indefinitely long, or at least could be started at the start, and we just need to fire the event if we have 14 different characters at all. But yeah, it was as easy as it sounded, and if you do something like this, you'll see it kind of pays off to do constants properly. Yeah, thanks for joining in. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.